Thank you for joining me again for part 2. So let me show you what we're going to do today. I thought we would do some drawing with one of my favourite little warm-up activities, and I use it quite a lot when I draw something, and it's not about being good or precious or anything like that, and it's kind of done in a way that it's not meant to be good. So you can take heart that this is not meant to look great. Which is the best place to start. Alright, so with your favourite tool supplies at hand, what I thought we might do is, well, what I would call a blind contour drawing. So the idea is that you're going to draw some of your supplies, but you're not going to look at them when you do it, which is going to be rather awkward and fun. And oh, sorry, you can look at your supply, but you can't look at your page. So this will be tricky for me because I have the video camera right in my eye. So I'm going to try not to look through the camera as I do this. So I'm just going to move this pen, and I'm going to try and draw this, take the lid off it, and draw this pen without looking at my page. So here we go. This is kind of scary because you get to see what this looks like before I do. So I learned about this little technique from an art teacher right before I went to uni, and we had a whole class doing this, and we all cracked up at the end because what we had drawn was so terrible. And I thought that was a fantastic way to break the ice. So ever since, I do this in class or at the start of a new term with the kids, especially when they don't know each other very well. And I do it for myself. Oh, I hate when I go off the page. It gets a bit trickier. Right, we'll go up here. And the idea is, drawing is actually about learning to look. It's not about learning anything else. It's about learning to see what to see and how to see it, and get your brain and your hand coordinated. Sometimes it works well and sometimes it does not, but as my pencil is moving, my eyes are moving around my object and picking up important shapes or outside lines or inside lines, contour lines. Oh, I've gone off the page again. And it's just a fun, hey, it doesn't look too bad. A fun little experiment. This one here, now that I put this in front of you, this is pretty much what I was drawing with my thumb and my thumb, what do you call these bendy lines here? Your knuckle. And a bit of this squidgy bit over here on my hand. This is the pen. This circle here was this little indent. And I didn't get to do the nib on this pen, and I chose this one because it's got a bit of a fun calligraphy nib on it, and my hand over there. So yes, there we go. Project number 1. So until you hear from me next, it is a great little activity to try. You can do it when you watch the television with a scrap piece of paper in front of you. Pick a random object like your cup of tea. I was about to say pour my cup of tea, but I have my my bottle of water there. Yes, anyway, we might fill up, do a little selection of these. I sometimes have a bit more of a play, because really art is just playing, and just do a bit of an experiment here with these watercolours to see how they behave and if I like what's happening. Try and get my darks and my lights. Anyway, I might carry on here and I'll show you in the next little video how this came along. I kind of work by playing. Which is good. Oh, let's use the Lamy pen to draw the Lamy pen. That's a bit of fun, isn't it? And I like nice loose lines with this kind of thing when you're experimenting. So anyway, while this comes together, have a little play experiment, and I will see you super soon. Okay, thanks.